Hello and welcome to my channel, the Cat's Eye Tarot 777. Aquarius, how are you? I hope you're doing very, very well. I'm here to do your general reading today. So without further ado, let's get started. This is for my Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And I would like to say this is not a personal one-to-one reading. This is a general reading for those with Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. So this may be spot on what's going on with you, okay? Or with some of you, this may be bits and pieces. A lot of this may resonate and other parts may not. Those just may not regard you, okay? It's a general reading. And none of it may regard you at all. This just may not be your reading this round. So I do invite you to check your other placements and stop in on one of those readings and see if that works for you better, okay? All right, so Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Spirit, what is going on with Aquarius? Seven of Swords, the Hanged Man. One more card here. What else? What else can you tell me that's going on with Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus at the moment, Spirit? Something is going on, obviously. Something is going on, right? In everyone's life, in every moment. Excuse me. Don't mean to make obvious comments. It's just, okay. We're dealing with, we could be dealing with being stolen from. It could be physical things, but also could be emotional things, or feeling like we were deceived. We're taking a moment and we're taking a pause over that to really reflect, to understand what happened. We have to make a judgment call on this because maybe we've taken a pause, or we've just I wouldn't say we've ignored it. It's hard to ignore. But we're trying to find every bit of information we can to understand what happened or why it would happen, to see it from different perspectives, different angles, maybe before we even become accusing towards anybody. But whatever the situation is, it keeps coming up. It's almost as if it's like a hovering thought. It's almost as if it's something within your mind or on your heart that you haven't wanted to face. And it's like you need to face this. There's something here you need to understand, see, face, answer to, or have someone answer to. Whatever it is, it's definitely eye-opening to you. It's not eye-opening. It's like calling you out. It's drawing you out. It keeps coming up for a reason. And that may be why you're in this moment of reflection. You've been at a standstill. You've been at a standstill too long over this. And now you need to say something. A judgment call needs to be made. So you can move forward. So you can move into whatever it is that you need to move into, whatever type of expansion, whatever type of stage in life, or whatever, I wouldn't say type of whatever expansion you're working on or towards, and whatever next stage you have coming. There you go. This is an awakening. It's almost like tying up loose ends. That's the kind of feeling I'm getting from this, okay? There may be a void within ourselves that we are feeling like something has been taken from us. There has been deceit, and there's just like betrayal. It's dealing with a betrayal. That's what this is. We're dealing with a betrayal within, like it's holding us back some way, or we're not able to move forward. It staled our, I want to say life force, our energy. It put a pause on our energy. And because of it, we're not able to move forward. And it keeps resurfacing because it's something we need to face. That's what I'm getting from this. It's like something that keeps coming up to surface because it's like, hello, wake up. This is here. You need to You need to make a judgment call on this. You need to look this over. There's something about this that's important towards your growth. Let me pull some more cards. What else do we have here for Aquarius? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Ooh. Eight of Pentacles. Hey. Excuse me for that sloppy shuffling. I will work on that. Here we go. The Tower. Three of Swords. We were working really hard towards something. And all of our hard work seemed to be forsaken by somebody's deceit and betrayal. And it was shocking to us. It was so shocking. It was stunning. We're in disbelief. And now we're stuck to make some type of movement forward. We're being awakened because we have to go. We have to leave this behind. It's heartbreaking. Not only is it jarring, but it's heartbreaking. My deepest sympathies and compassion to you. You were very dedicated. You were working very hard. You were pouring yourself into something. You were studying. You were trying. You were working really, really hard. And you did not expect this at all. It's almost like a slap in the face. And you're stunned. And so it left you aback, like trying to understand, trying to find reason, trying to see it from a different angle. I would hope trying not to make excuses by seeing it from a different angle for somebody. Or whatever this was that happened. But you have to make a judgment call. It keeps coming up because you've been carrying this broken heart for a while. May have been a workplace situation or somebody you met at work, okay? I'm getting Scorpio here and Pisces, but mainly Scorpio. Some type of betrayal, deceit. It was a theft of your emotions, I think, more than anything. I don't feel like if it was a theft of something physical, it didn't move you in that way to be upset over that type of loss. It was more about your emotions. Because it was just so shocking. It was unexpected. And you worked really hard. You were very dedicated in some type of form or manner to something here. Okay? And it may have decimated what you were working for, which is why you feel stolen from and heartbroken. It looks like it puts you on pause for a while. I don't know if it's because of the shock or what, but whatever it was, it put you on pause and it keeps resurfacing because it's time for you to move on and out into something bigger, to expand. It's a soul, and your soul is like, we need to move, we need to expand. I keep getting that message here. Let me see what else. Knight of Cups. Three of Pentacles. What else? Too many. What else, Spirit? What else can I tell Aquarius? Or what else is it I'm here to see? Why, what are we pointing out here? What is it? Is it that I need to relate? What else can you tell me, Spirit, about the situation? Four of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles, extra. Sun. Okay. So, there's an opportunity here for our renewal in spirituality, in our heart, and creativity. It may be hard to get back up from this, but we need to focus on taking action towards this opportunity. It may require us to work with others, and so we're holding back in order to have control over the situation in light of the past. We're being invited to trust the process, to not give up, to keep at it. That's what I'm seeing here. There's happiness here with motion forward. And this is enlightening. I think I don't see it as like you've been purposely carrying yourself this way. I think maybe, in my opinion, this has been very undertoned within you. And it has been kind of like a shadow hanging over everything you do. Maybe you take steps forward and then take steps back and just decide to not act on things because it's easier to stay still and observe rather than risk. Because this caused us a lot of pain. It shook our foundation. And it's been hard to get back up from. But a new opportunity is upon you to renew your spirit and heart, to use your gifts. You may be spiritually gifted. Or just there's something you can expand on within your heart. Somewhere, something that it has to do with a gift you may have that you might be hiding from the world, or that you might be keeping to yourself, or that you might not be tapping into. So you have been inactive towards it. That's what I'm seeing here. And so you're holding back to have control, but really you should be trying to take action. You should be looking at the bigger picture. And I say should be, please, I hold that term lightly. It's just me speaking out what I'm channeling. I do not disregard anyone's pain. I do not disregard anyone's past, cross to bear, any of that, okay? Words, me saying that, of course, it's a lot easier said than done. I don't know the details of your situation. I only know what the cards are speaking to me here. Let me clarify that to you, okay? Before we start, I don't want to incite indignation from anyone. Outside of that, though, it just looks like we have dealt with some really nasty things, and it really set us back to the point of inaction. And it's like, it may not be big ways of inaction. It may be like little ways, like little things that hold us back. But it's enough to where we're not making our normal forward motion. We're not voicing, maybe we're not, I wouldn't say not voicing our opinions, but we're not as active as we could be within ourselves, creatively, within our spirituality and our gifts towards others, and towards towards work in the community, or maybe even activism. Instead, we've decided to just watch way more than we would normally. because of a past hurt. And it's like, here I see trust. I see the Knight of Pentacles, you know. It may seem the same, but you need to trust the process and go forward with it and continue to sow those seeds. Take action and not hold yourself back. That's what I'm getting here. It's interesting. Again, my deepest sympathy, empathy, all compassion towards your heartache that you're dealing with, because it is hard, especially when it's not expected and we worked so hard towards something to feel like it's been taken from us or ruined. And I hope that you find the strength you need to recognize that, to recognize and make peace with the past, recognize where, maybe possibly where a mistake could have happened, and strengthen upon that, but also not to let it hold you back. To have trust in yourself, enough to know that risks will need to be taken, and yes, bad things can happen, but you can still rebuild. May it make you stronger. Anyways, before I sound like a broken record or keep going on and on, this is what I have for you, Aquarius. Let me pull an oracle and then I will end your reading, because this went way longer than I thought I would go. So, what message can I deliver to Aquarius? Okay. What message can I deliver to Aquarius? I also want to say that by taking action, that is taking control of the situation by making yourself active within it, versus you staying back and not taking action, which puts you in a victim seat. Okay? We want to get rid of that victim mentality. It's stunting us. It's not helping us progress. Spirit, what do I have for Aquarius? What message am I to deliver to Aquarius today? Oh, that's too many. Let's see. Let me pull it. Kindred spirits. Kindred spirits. Interesting. My favorite word, apparently. Oh, let's see. This card depicts a snapshot in time of two young geishas standing together. There is warmth between them as they link arms and find shelter beneath the protective shade of shared parcel. In Buddhist culture, the parcel is thought to be a metaphor for protection from the painful heat of human suffering. The scene is preserved in a bell jar, like a treasured memory. A background of pink blossoms symbolizes happiness, love, and warmth. Behind the girls are remnants of a handwritten letter, representing communication and reciprocation. The butterfly in the foreground is a poignant reminder of the continuing cycle of change present in all human relationships. Although we are all kindred spirits in terms of our humanity, this card specifically refers to the spiritual recognition between souls, either personally and or collectively. Because of the unexplainable familiar feelings that are often the hallmark of kindred spirit connection between seeming strangers, many believe that soul recognition is forged over lifetimes, and we reunite the law of karma for the purpose of spiritual evolution and alignment. Whatever your beliefs, the mysterious resonance between kindred spirits is something we cannot ignore. Keep in mind that fate can sometimes conspire to bring people or groups together to gradually unearth a kindred spirit connection over time. By selecting this card, you are reminded of the gift of kindred spirits. It may be affirming an existing relationship, prompting you to look differently at an ongoing one, or it could be the universe preparing you to expand your horizons in readiness for a new meeting. Be aware of this energy at work and contemplate its relevance to your present situation. All right, well, that was the card I pulled for you. So, I will say there is Pisces, Scorpio here, and an earth sign as well. Okay? Virgo, Taurus, or Cap, but I get more Virgo, Taurus here. So whatever is upon you, whatever you have coming towards you, could be also a offer coming in through something kind of promising that can grow, which may be with an earth sign. So whatever it was that you went through, we need to make peace with it so we can move forward to this new growth. All right, that's all I have for you, Aquarius. Before I go way over the time, please remember to like, share, and subscribe. I hope something resonated and was useful, purposeful, or helpful to you. I look forward to seeing you next time.